Hi, superstars. Today I'll be telling you how to invest in stocks and shares for beginners. This is a beginner's class to investing in stocks and shares. Okay, so if you're someone who's thinking of how to make money passively without lifting a finger and you want your money to work for you, one of the ways is by investing in stocks and shares. And in this video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about investing in stocks and shares, including why you should invest in stocks and shares, how you can make money from stocks and shares, how to know which shares to buy, which is key. It's really, really important to know the right stocks and shares to buy so you can make money, so you can make interest, all right? And finally, I'll tell you step-by-step process to get started. Okay, my superstars, by the end of this video, you should be able to invest and make money from stocks and shares. All right, my superstars, so let's get started. So first, we are going to start with why should you invest in stocks and shares? Investing in stocks and shares is a great way for you to make money passively. By investing in shares, you send your money on errands. All you do is just buy the shares, okay, and leave it there while it keeps accumulating in interest. It keeps accumulating in interest. You can choose to withdraw it. The interest will be paid into your account monthly or quarterly or annually, depending on how the company you bought shares from operate. Or you can choose to roll it over, as in add it to your capital, and it keeps compounding. Okay, so it enables you make money passively without lifting a finger. You don't do anything apart from buying that share and leaving it there. It keeps increasing in value and all that. The second reason is because you have value for your money. Rather than leave your money sitting in a savings account where sometimes you get like small profits and interest, and sometimes you don't even get anything at all. By buying shares, that money keeps working for you. It keeps accumulating profits. You get profit interest for that money. Okay, so those are the reasons you should invest in shares. Your money is secured for as many as years as you want it to be. It is secured. It works for you, and when you're ready, you can get your money. Okay, next we are going to talk about how to make money from stocks and shares. Okay, so there are two ways you can make money from stocks and shares. One is by dividends. Okay, when you buy shares from a company, you become a shareholder with that company. That means that every profit that company makes, they share with you. Okay, you become a shareholder and you are entitled to profits made from that company. Okay, so no matter the amount you invest, no matter how little it is, as low as 5,000 naira, you are entitled to dividends from that company. There are some companies that declare their dividends quarterly, some annually, okay. And when they do, you will get it paid into your account. Depending on how you want it, it can be paid directly into your account, or you can choose to add it to your capital and it rolls over and it keeps accumulating more. Okay, so you make money from dividends as a shareholder in the company. The next way is by capital appreciation. Okay, so the amount you buy a share can never be the same amount you sell that share a few years from now, except the company is not doing well and folds up, okay, or collapses, then that capital could become smaller. But if a company is doing very well, it's making profits, it's doing very well, there's absolutely no way you can buy shares at 150 naira and then sell it at 150 naira few years down the line. There is definitely going to be an increase from 150 to maybe 400 naira. Okay, from 150 to 400 naira, that means there's a capital appreciation. Your money has increased in capital. Your capital has increased, it has appreciated, and that is what is known as capital appreciation. Should you sell today, you are definitely making interest on that money. Okay, so that's another way you make money from shares. Some people actually buy shares in large volumes. You hear someone buy shares of 10 million naira, okay, and leave it for like a year, okay, and after a year, the person sells it out, okay. By that year, the money would have appreciated in value, would have had capital appreciation, and then they recover the money. Some people buy shares, hold it for a short while, and when it appreciates in capital, they sell it out. So that's another great way to make money from shares. All right, my superstars. Okay, so now we'll be talking about how to know which shares to buy. This is very, very important. This is the most important part in buying shares, because you don't just buy any share. Not every company on the Nigerian Stock Exchange does very well. There are some that encounter losses and there are some that encounter profits. So in your choice of companies to invest in shares, you have to be very, very careful. You have to carry out your research and find out if that company is doing very well, if it is making profits, if the company is increasing in value, okay, because they usually list it. They, at the end of the day, after trading, they tell which company encountered losses, which company made profits, and all that. That data is always available. Okay, so you need to check it out and know which company is doing well. Apart from that, another way you can know which company is doing well, which their shares will do very well, is by looking out for companies that have products or services that people use. Okay, so you know that we all use mobile phones. Okay, we have different brands of mobile phones. Okay, so people will always buy phones. So companies that make phones, particular brands, I'm not going to mention, we know those brands that people buy a lot. So if you buy shares from those companies, you know that you are going to make money. Okay, and apart from that, we also have social media platforms. Okay, social media. All right. Once upon a time, when people during lockdown, we know that telecommunication companies made money because people were always communicating via phone. People bought lots of data. People were streaming live. Okay, all this they used data and all that. So telecommunication companies did very, very well during the lockdown, and people who bought shares from these companies also made good money from it. Okay, my superstar. So that's another way you know. And apart from that, during the lockdown, streaming platforms made a lot of money because people were bored, and so they resorted to watching movies on, the streaming platforms. Okay, people resorted to watching movies, and so they went to those platforms and watched movies. So many people were on social media. We had so many social media platforms. So social media platforms, shares from social media platforms, from streaming platforms, from telecommunication platforms, we're doing very, very well. Okay, so these are the things you look out for in your choice of shares. You have to look out for companies that people are using their products every day. Okay, and from there, you know that they will definitely make money, and then you buy their shares. So you don't just buy shares blindly. All right, my superstars. Now we'll be talking about how to invest, how to buy your shares, the step-by-step process. Okay, so first you need to know that we have two types of shares. We have the Nigerian Stock Exchange and we have the foreign stock exchange. The Nigerian Stock Exchange is responsible for selling Nigerian shares. All Nigerian shares are listed under the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Okay, while we also have the foreign exchange. If you're interested in buying foreign shares, okay, you will buy it under foreign exchange, okay. But today we'll be talking about the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and for that we'll be talking about the Afri Investor 2.0. If you're interested in buying Nigerian shares, then you use the Afri Investor 2.0. Okay, so all you have to do is Google Play Store if you're using Android phone, or if you're using iPhone, go to your Apple Play Store and download Afri Investor 2.0. Okay, so after you've downloaded it from your Google Play Store or Apple Store, next you're going to set up. This process is very, very important, and you're going to need the same documents you need to open a Nigerian bank account. These documents include your means of identification, that is your international passport, driver's license. Okay, next you need a passport, you'll need your signature, you'll need your uh, means of identifications, something they'll use to know your address, something like utility bill, or they'll need your NIN. Okay, you can use your utility bill or NIN to know that your address is valid and everything. Okay, so those are basically the things you need. All these details are needed so they can give you what is known as a CSCS number. Okay, before you can buy shares from the Nigerian Stock Exchange, you need a CSCS number. This number is more like your account number on the Nigerian Stock Exchange market. It is this number that is your identity there. Okay, it's more like your identity on the Nigerian Stock Exchange market. So with those details keyed in, to take about 2 days to process it, and then before they'll now send you your CSCS number. Once you have it, it means you are free to buy shares. So next you are going to go ahead and fund your account. You can fund your account via by transfer. Okay, there will be an account number on that platform. You fund the account and then you'll see money on your wallet. From there you can now buy shares. Okay, my superstars, I've said it that you don't just buy shares. You have to go through the platform, look at indices of companies that are doing very well and companies that are not doing very well. Please make sure you are very, very careful in buying shares. Okay, my superstars. All right. These are the few steps you need to buy shares from a Nigerian stock exchange in Nigeria. All the steps I've listed are very easy steps you can go through to buy your shares. If you want me to make a full video, a practical video, step-by-step process on how to buy shares, fund your wallet, buy shares and everything, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, my superstars, and then I'll make a video. This video is because someone requested for it. That's why I made it. I listen to you. I see your comments and I listen. That's why I made this video. So in the meantime, have you liked this video? Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Like this video. And if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever there's a new video. Whatever question you have, please leave it in the comment section. I see it and I'll get right back to you. Thank you. Thank you for watching, my superstars. I hope you got value and you'll be trying this out. And if you have any question, I'm always available to guide you. Till our next video, always and always remember that I love you. Bye, superstars.